The Duchess of Cambridge, dazzled in diamonds lent to her by the Queen for a glittering state dinner with William on the 5th day of their tour of the Caribbean to mark the Queen's Platinum Jubilee. Kate wore an off-the-shoulder green dress by British designer Jenny Packham, paired with priceless jewellery loaned by Her Majesty for her and Prince William's first visit to Jamaica. The Duchess's earrings and bracelet were borrowed from Her Majesty the Queen's emerald tassel parure, which consists of a matching set of earrings, a necklace, bracelet and a ring from the monarch's personal collection, and also sported her Royal Family Order and the GCVO star. Prince William was suave in black tie as they arrived at dinner thrown in their honour by the Governor-General at King's House, his Kingston residence, the most glamorous event of their so far 5-day Caribbean tour. The couple also re-enacted a picture of the Queen and the late Duke of Edinburgh when they first visited Jamaica in 1953, as they walked down the Grand Central steps inside the house. The now 95-year-old monarch visited on her first Commonwealth tour as monarch when they were guests of the then Governor, Sir Hugh Foote. King's House is an impressive residence set amidst a lush 30-acre ground, was their home for the 3-day visit. On their arrival they joined a small reception with the Governor-General Sir Patrick Allen and his wife Lady Allen, the Prime Minister Andrew Holness and his wife Juliet, Matthew, the Leader of the Opposition, Mark Holding, who has been politely vocal about his opposition to the British monarchy, as well as the Foreign Minister and Chief Justices. Later they joined a larger reception where they met a number of guests including Antoinette Davis, the leader of I Believe Ambassadors, a network of over 300 inspiring changemakers dedicated to using their skills and talents to mobilize youth and education resources while building resilient families. The other guests included Kadeen Hilton, who works in the field of the advancement of women and girls through quality education and is a recipient of the Governor-General's Achievement Award for her outstanding achievements. Hansley Parchment, the Jamaican track athlete and reigning 110 meters hurdle Olympic champion, was also among those who keyed the couple, and the Jamaican military band played music outside during the reception. It comes as Jamaica's Prime Minister warned the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge that his nation is moving on and intends to ditch the monarchy during a tense meeting this afternoon. Prince William and Kate received an official welcome from Andrew Holness, and he described how Jamaica intended to fulfill its destiny as an independent, developed, prosperous country. The Duchess wore a 1,945 pounds Alexander McQueen trouser suit as she and her husband posed with the Caribbean nation's premier and his wife Juliet at Vale Royal, their official residence in Kingston, Jamaica's capital. Footage had earlier shown the royal couple being greeted on a red carpet by the couple after they arrived at the home. In an exchange that was caught on camera, Mr. Holness then told the royal couple that whilst Jamaicans were very happy to welcome them, there are issues here which are, as you would know, unresolved. He added that his nation is moving on and has true ambitions to become an independent, developed, prosperous country. His comments followed his statement last year that there was no question his country would become a republic. Politicians are pushing for the move to take place within 2 years, and they hope a referendum will take place before the end of 2022. It comes after Kate and William posed for smiling selfies and were met with chants of we love you" as they enjoyed their first day in Jamaica despite anti-monarchy protests on the Caribbean island as its politicians push for a 2022 independence vote and slave trade reparations. The royal couple were mobbed by huge crowds of well-wishers desperate to shake their hands, share high-fives and pose for selfies as they traveled to Trench Town and visited Bob Marley's former home. Earlier, William played football in a match where he was joined by England star Raheem Sterling, who was born on the island. The couple also met the Jamaican bobsleigh team, who finished 28th in the recent Winter Olympics, on their week-long tour that began in Belize, is currently in Jamaica and will end in the Bahamas. The couple also broke the Buckingham Palace no selfie rule to pose with the Olympians. The Queen is known not to like them because she prefers eye contact, and will politely decline, but younger royals such as William, Kate, Harry and Meghan appear to enjoy them. The Cambridges arrived to a full ceremonial welcome in Kingston yesterday, and a protest by up to 100 people outside the airport calling for the island to become a republic and for Britain to pay reparations for slavery. Some want Prince William to apologize, and it is understood that William will publicly address the issue of slavery in a keynote speech tonight, as they were accused of benefiting from the blood, tears and sweat of slaves. But while the questions of the island's links to the British monarchy continues, William and Kate were welcomed as friends and travelled to reggae legend Marley's house, and now a museum to the musical genius, and played drums with some reggae musicians in the courtyard where Jamaica's biggest superstar learned to perform. There was mass hysteria in the neighborhood as the royal couple were mobbed by crowds who chanted, we love you," as they walked to Trench Town Culture Yard and Museum in Jamaica's capital. Earlier, the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge tried out a bobsleigh made for two under the watchful eye of Jamaica's latest Cool Runnings team. When William clambered into the training sleigh during a visit to Bob Marley's old Kingston neighborhood, Kate did not hesitate and jumped in behind him. Chatting to women and men from the bobsleigh team, they talked about the popular movie Cool Runnings, which immortalized the 1988 Jamaican Winter Olympics team. The Duke, who is touring the Caribbean with the Duchess to mark the Queen's Platinum Jubilee, said, "One of our favorites, so good." The future king also played with one of his sporting heroes in a match with local young footballers. Kingston-born England international Raheem Sterling received a rapturous applause whenever he touched the ball, and there were screams for the Duke, and a few ironic ones when he fluffed a shot. Mr. Holness told William and Kate today, "We are very, very happy to have you. I hope you will see the warm welcome of the people." Jamaica is a very free and liberal country, and the people are very expressive. I am certain that you will have seen the spectrum of expressions yesterday. There are issues here which are, as you would know, unresolved. But your presence gives an opportunity for those issues to be placed in context, put front and center, and to be addressed as best as we can. But Jamaica is, as you would see, a country that is very proud of our history and very proud of what we have achieved. We are moving on, and we intend to attain in short order our goals and fulfill our true ambitions as an independent, developed, prosperous country. Earlier, the couple admired photos of newborns as they visited Spanish Town Hospital today, which is celebrating its 70th birthday this year, to hear firsthand how the pandemic has impacted the country's healthcare system. They were spotted viewing the newborns wall on a maternity ward alongside meeting doctors, nurses and other members of staff to discuss their experiences on the COVID-19 frontline. The couple also unveiled a plaque with the Minister of the Health and Wellness, Drive. The Honorable Christopher Tufan, ahead of their next engagement at Flankers, near Montego Bay, to discuss military employment and training. Their hospital visit came shortly after Kate gave her first speech of the Caribbean tour at Shortwood Teacher Training College, praising the crucial role of teachers at the front line in shaping society. Meanwhile, William and Kate were accused by protesters of benefiting from the blood, tears and sweat of slaves. And the Advocates Network coalition of Jamaican politicians, business leaders, doctors and musicians wrote an open letter detailing 60 reasons why the monarchy should compensate the country. It is now understood that Jamaica's decoupling has been discussed at the highest levels in government, with one political source even saying a senior figure had been appointed to oversee the changeover. A royal aide said that on the issue of a republic, the Duke and Duchess say it is a matter for the people and government of Jamaica. Bazaar.com also reported that the government has started the long and arduous process and aims for it to be completed by August 6, exactly 60 years after Jamaica gained its independence from the UK.